Virgin Islands nice, so nice.
You don't know my name is Theron, one half of the group RCT, aka Rock City.
Timothy, the other half of Rock City. Everybody they call me Timo. I have a bunch of names. Don't talk much, anything ill. But you could just call me Timo. Once again, the other half of Rock City from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands.
You know, my father had a record player. He was playing Stevie Wonder, Innovations, and Steel Pulse. You know, so just, you know, he always would be playing just hip hop and reggae music throughout the house.
Yeah. And just as you know, as kids, when you're that young, you don't really realize why, you know, when you have these connections with certain things, and you identify with certain things. You know what I mean? And for us, we just identified with music. You know, we just something about music, it just spoke to us in a different way.
We're talking about like 5 and 6 right
Yeah.
now. 5, 6, 7, 8, them kind of age, and then going in from there, like I think 2 Equip was like a 10, 11 or 9 and 10 type of thing. And then, you know, and then we start going as a 2 Equip thing, and then, you know, my father just trying to figure out, cause we wanted to rap. So my father's like, how do I market my son them in the Virgin Islands trying to make rap music? You know what I mean? There was no local outlets for rap. My father had the cool idea to like, look, I'm gonna have a tour to schools, cause the Virgin Islands so small, they don't really have a touring circuit. It's like you perform St. Croix, perform St. Giant, perform St. Thomas, and you're done. But my father was like, no, I'm gonna perform at every single school, and these kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna be like, that's why they're gonna be like, I grew up on them, and then they're gonna become my fans.
We were too young to even understand what any of that mean. We were just having fun. In the beginning, it was just fun for us, you know, because like I said, we were so in love with the music and watching all the music videos, and so it was fun. But you know, my father had the vision that, nah, like if you gonna do it, and I know how to do it, you're gonna go to these schools, perform in front of these kids that is y'all's age, and what the music y'all making speaks to them. Cause at that age, the music that we were making then spoke to that age bracket. So my father took us around to all these schools, and them same kids, they grow with us. So like our core fan base is those kids, as well as, you know, like the younger generation, today's generation are coming up now, because, you know, they feel like, also like I grew up listening to Rock City.
After we graduated out of high school, we graduated out of Charlotte and Mali, we were basically like, yo, I don't think we could get no bigger home. I think we gotta take it to the States and conquer that, you know, and just being young and dumb and arrogant and like, oh yeah, my boy, we don't have VI turn up, we gonna move Babylon and kill it. And nothing at all goes so. That's when we really hit the real work and the real struggle and the real hard time.
I think, you know, we get to a point where, again, as you get older, you start maturing and you start really seeing what's going on around you and what really happening in your life and other people's life and your surroundings. Then we start writing songs about those things. And then that's when our music really start connecting with everybody. Yeah. And at the time, it was, Atlanta was popping, like Lil Jon and, you know, just that whole Atlanta, you know, Ludacris, like
everybody,
T.I., you know what I mean, Jeezy, Atlanta was popping at this time. So we just feel like, okay, all the labels is in New York and Atlanta musically popping right now. So we think either New York or Atlanta is the best place for us to be.
And this partner who to promote from Virgin, his name is Parella. He live in Atlanta. He call us and he offer us $350 to open for jam band, a hotel room for the night. We were like, man, that's a sign. I guess Atlanta is where we're supposed to go. We went to Atlanta, get our $350 and ain't leave, son, and we were staying there. But when we come, like I said, we had one night in a hotel, and then from there we had no place to live. So, you know, like I said, we sleep on the market train for a little bit, and we used to live in the studio.
Like a recording studio.
Yeah, so we used to live there. So it would be a couch with my head this way, Timothy head that way, and we would sleep there, and then we had to take showers in the bathroom in the sink.
At the time it was super embarrassing, but now, fortunately, and you know, by the grace of God, you know, we were able to move past that and put ourselves in a better living situation now.
We end up having to move back to Rock. You know, we end up working at an ice cream shop, we end up working at Cold Stone when Rock. And that was like just a downtime too, you know what I mean? Like, you know, my daughter was born, and I ain't really had no money to really do nothing for her like that, like as a father, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, that was just a low place, honestly, that whole time. But, you know, we saved money and moved back to Atlanta, man, and end up hooking up with who's our manager now, Ray Daniels, you know what I mean? And Ray Daniels just take us around to the city and introduce us to all the tastemakers. Just things start turning around. We end up, you know, anybody who support, we write a tune for Akon named The Rain, and his second album. But we write that song when we were in Concrete. You know, right when Marilyn was coming, right around when Marilyn was coming and all the lights were off and you couldn't do nothing. All me and Timothy could do is really stay home and write songs. So we were writing tune, and we were like, what's got me insane? Oh, I can't. You know what I mean? We come up with that in 7th grade. And so Benny was with Akon at the time, and when Benny played the tune for Akon see like it, see him use it. Akon paid we $5,000. At the time, $5,000 is the most money me and Timothy ever get at once. Wait, so you trying to tell me we got a bunch of tune here, so people getting $5,000 to sing other people's songs? You crazy. That's what we should have been doing this, man. That's how we had feel. And Pana pay we the money, and we get it on the album, and then it just opened the whole songwriting door, you know what I mean? But like I say, you know, we were up in Atlanta working regular jobs. Timothy was working Echoes and Publix, and I was working Party City. I quit my Party City job. Our manager Ray had a studio, and I went in that studio like every night. We write like 400 songs in a studio, and we only sell one.
Our journey to where we is right now, our plan was, of course, move to the States, you know, as artists and make it big, performing, singing our songs. And then we get hit with all these reality. You know something? They calling us as songwriters right now. We ain't really songwriters. We really artists, but we could write songs. Maybe this is a way that we could pay our bills. So let's take a shot at it. And then it take us to a place where we writing songs for Miley Cyrus and Rihanna and all these other big artists, you know what I mean?
Being in this game, man, we learned so much, and you gotta understand, we went through a whole phase of our career where they were like, yo, y'all gotta cut back on that Virgin Island stuff, bro. It's too much. Y'all can't just be putting it in people's face. Like, okay, I get that you proud, but like nobody cares. Everybody knew we were signed to Akon, big up to Convict Music, and we were signed to them man through Interscope Records. We were signed for 4 years. 4 years, nothing going on.
That's 4 years of our life that we could never get back.
4 years, nothing going on, and you like, what going on?
And then, you know, for us, we was like, we ain't getting no younger. So, you know, we was like, each year we watching another new artist come out and another new artist come out. Some of these new artists that coming out is people that we know, that we were doing talent shows with in Atlanta. Like, and we was like, we watching these people pass us. What happened with losing it was, you know, we put it out, we released Losing It, we shoot the video, all of that good stuff, and we didn't get any label support because the head of the company felt like, I think y'all write way better songs than that song. It cool, but let's go with something else. And at the time, we had songs, but nothing that he felt was strong enough to go with. So he kind of pulled the plug on it being walked at radio and stuff like that, as well as, you know, it was inside politics going on that were bigger than us, that at the time we didn't even know was happening. So with all the politics going on and all of that extra stuff going on, plus, you know, we wasn't happy with our situation being at Can Live and Interscope, and, you know, there was so much going on around that time that's the main reason why, you know, Losing It didn't really went any further. And again, like we also thought, we were like, when we shoot the video and then we see it on MTV Jams as the jam of the week, we really thought in our mind like, yo, like
we about to be out there.
Yeah.
And that was a rude awakening for us.
It had get to a point where it wasn't fun no more. And you could have tell like our music were very aggressive. It was, you know,
it just wasn't fun. But then me and my brother get to a point where we were like,
let's get back
to us,
to when we were having fun and we had loved doing this.
Because guess what happened? We were like, wait, we don't have regular jobs. We don't basically get up every day and make music. That's blessing enough, dude. If we get to do this here, great, but let we just focus on writing, man, and get hot and then leave it come back around. You know, when we were in the studio working on somebody else's music, while we were working on somebody else's music, the producer was like, hey, I want to work on music for ourselves. That's how we start making this new music. That's how we start working on this new album, you know?
The more we, again, mature and understand the industry, the way the world works, we understand, you know, everything is about timing.
Knowing like the way anybody know my father, you know, our father went to jail and he went in jail and my mother used to bring us up to visit him in prison. My parents been together for like 34, 36 years. And my mother hold my father down through a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And just hoping to find love like that, a relationship like that, we come up with the idea. Oh man, the new album is called What Dreams Are Made Of. They could expect like just great, you know, great subject matter, real songs, you know, dope melodies, hip hop, reggae, pop, you know, just one big gumbo of music, just you know, collaborative like that. I just feel like we're telling our story.
When you're just sitting down randomly and you're thinking about it, and you have to think like all the accomplishments that we have, from the songwriting to getting a video on BET and 106 and Park and MTV Jams Jam of the Week and all these great things, even, you know, Tim Duncan making it to the NBA and winning the finals numerous times. We have real talented and greatness. Take away from the talent, like we have greatness in the Virgin Islands, in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? And for me, it's like, I wouldn't want to be from no other part of the world. You know, because I feel like part of the reason why me and my brother they do what we do, or why people think we great or awesome or special or whatever they think of us in a good way, is because of where we're from.
The number one source of income for the Virgin Islands is tourism and getting people to visit there and getting people to want to visit there. So if me and Timothy could be a voice or face to make people feel like, oh man, this is a cool place for us to go, to boost our economy, you know, to financially help the Virgin Islands in some way. I would love for people to one day say, we gotta go to the place where Rock City from. And we can't wait to go there. Or the people who already been to be like, I can't wait to go back and Rock City from there. Oh my gosh, I wanna like see this, so cool, you know? So, to the Virgin Islands, the people that support us, thank you so much. You know, thanks for naming us ambassadors, because, you know, that's a big deal, you know, and we appreciate it. And enough love to everybody from the BVI to the USVI. Love all the time.
Yeah, one love.